Yeah, I think it's definitely a great learning of trusting your intuition.
Yeah.
But on top of that, I think that in business, sometimes we just have to not trust it sometimes, or fail at doing something that we thought was the right thing and find that it wasn't, because we actually only get to, like you're saying, where you are now and know it so much more passionately and so much more fully because of what you've gone through. It's like you can't become a carpenter by going to school for a week and then come out and be a carpenter. You have to hit the nail, hit the hammer on your thumb a number of times, like you have to do the apprenticeship. And business is exactly the same. You have to do the apprenticeship of the right things and the wrong things, and the learnings are just as powerful as the success.
That's what I was going to say before. Is you've really got to get to feeling almost uncomfortable. It was probably a blessing for you to feel that uncomfortable and go, listen, this is not what I want to be talking about at all.
Yeah.
And it really helps you contrast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And teach yourself you actually are here for and what lights you up, as opposed to what other people want from you who aren't your avatar.
Yeah. And we actually have a lot of time in our life to make some of those mistakes. It's, like even the degree that I did at university, if I had my time again, I would probably do a different degree, but it doesn't make it negative for my life, the fact that that's what I did. There's still a lot that I got out of that. It still showed that I was capable of doing that,
And you know that you don't want to work in a lab now.
Yeah, that's right. I know. In my white coat doing lab experimenting and whatever. I did that for a number of years and got pretty dull and boring. And
Okay, Tina. Oh my God, I love talking to you. Tell us, tell everyone. Was there a defining moment for you? So now, obviously, we've talked about the fact that you were made redundant, and I'm assuming that was a massively defining moment. But have there been others along the way that have kind of made you go, ding, okay, trajectory that's for the positive? Like what else has happened?
I think one which actually happened long before, it comes back to, it's really funny how your life brings you, and you look back, now I'm about to turn 50 years old, and I'm looking back and I'm going, wow, all of these things have just come to, I'm getting shivers as I'm saying it. All of these things have just come together. All these things have come together to make me the person I am, which is why I can talk and understand the things that I have. And so one of them, which was really big for me, happened when I was 25. I was working in a major department store as a buyer, and we were working ridiculous hours, and I was so tired. And my really close friend Cheryl was in her 30s, and she had a cancer that eventually did take her life. But this particular day, I just didn't even look when I was on the road, and I almost got by a car. And thankfully I didn't. But it hit me so, because I was visiting Cheryl at that time in hospital too. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like 25 years old. I'm so tired. I can't even cross the road safely. I'm not having, I'm going home collapsing. I'm not having a great relationship with my partner at the time. I'm not seeing my friends. And my girlfriend's in her 30s and she's not going to be here. So that for me was a really defining moment. And it really, from then, I was really careful about getting that balance in my life. And as you said, balance is different from all of us. But I've always been really conscious of that, no matter what job I've had since. So that was huge. What else? Yeah, I don't know. There's so many. I'm a real reflector and a real action person too. And I think that's the thing with my walk along the beach. That's my time. If something happened the day before, I go, oh, what am I mean from that? And then take it on. Going back to that intuition stuff, my woo-woo. But the other day, since I had this intense dream that I got bitten by a snake. Now, snakes are all about shedding skin, starting new lives, and of course I'm about to move to Adelaide, so that makes sense. But this snake, I was protecting someone else from it, and it came across and it bit me. But I knew I was going to be all right, that the dent venom wasn't going to hurt me. And so I was away with my friends on the weekend. I'm like, what do you think this means? And so we came down to something where there is some stuff that happened to me. There is some venom that's there, which I'm not quite able to get rid of, but I'm aware of it. But I also know I'm going to be okay. And it's part of the process. Coming back to some of the things you're talking about, you can't always solve everything right now. Sometimes you just got to sit with things, work through them, and just see where they develop. So yeah, I'm a reflector, but as I said, I take action.
Yeah. Yes. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think to take the time